Alright, he goes f5. Okay, if I go here, he's gonna go here. Okay, I'm gonna go e6, but definitely a little bit tricky what he's cooking here. Yeah, we're doing the speedrun against Senosar. He goes queen g3, hitting the pawn. This game is definitely tricky. I mean, I kind of want to go here, but this is annoying. Maybe I'll just go f6, though. I'll go knight c5, but I don't know. Like, my idea is to take and take. But he's definitely, you know, going for it. Okay, goes there, hitting my queen. I think I have to go f6, which is not at all what I want to do, but I think I kind of have to. We still have the idea of taking here, but we'll have to analyze this. I mean, bishop b3, okay, but now I think we're in good shape to take and take. If I take right away, I think I can do this, so let's take. All right, but I just take, and I win a pawn, and I don't think he gets enough. Right, and the attack is kind of gone if I take this pawn. Okay, takes, okay, take. Bishop h6, I mean, no, but okay. No, but okay, this is too much. Queen d7, no, but okay. Okay, let's go queen d7. If he takes, I recapture. Take here. Okay, b3. Okay, let's go rook here. I want to defend this pawn. Next up, I want to go here because I didn't want to lose this pawn. Oh, that probably would have been fine. Take here. Okay, let's move the king out of the way. If he takes, we recapture. We get a lot of trades in. That's what we want to do when we're up in material. Okay, he goes back. Right. Okay, we still have to convert this. I guess I'm going to put this here. Maybe rook e8 at some point. It's going to require some work, but, you know, it's an exchange and a pawn. Okay, knight there. Okay, let's activate this rook. Maybe here and here. Like I said, it's still going to take some work. Okay, goes there. Let's go queen here. I want to go queen g6, push him away from the king side. Okay, let's go queen g6, raw material. So trades are good. He's going to move his queen somewhere. Maybe we can slide in with the rook. Okay, he goes there. Let's go bishop f8. Maybe with the idea of takes, and then here. Okay, let's see what he's going to do. Goes g3. Okay, I think we should take. I mean, it allows us to simplify. Let's go rook e4 and rook e8, and then maybe here. Again, rock the material, so trades are good for us. He goes there. Okay, let's go here. Queen g4, I guess, also would have been good. But it's okay. It goes there. Okay, again, raw material, we want to trade. Let's go here. And the thing is, since trades are good for us, we can slowly but surely gain some ground, right? We go here. He's constantly being pushed away because he does not want to trade. Okay, goes there. Hitting this. Have to be a little bit careful here, but I'll go d4. Hitting the queen. Covering this. Okay, goes there, but I think we got check, check, and then checkmate. So let's go check. Check. And now check. Maybe go see what we have here. Otherwise, queen f3, and that's going to be it. So nice win here, but it was definitely a little bit tricky. I did not hang my rook. My last move was a check. Hello, Great Horned Toad. Good to see you. All right, okay. We win. Move to 2194. Level looks e4. We go c5. Knight c6. Take, take, g6. He takes and bishop d3. Okay, bishop g7 is good. Okay, we develop the knight. He starts f4. Okay, so rook. Maybe this move was a little bit too slow. Maybe I should have gone like 97 right away. I think this move was too slow because he starts here and 97 was good. Okay, maybe knight c5 right away. I went here. This is fine as well. I want to chip away at this pawn. Goes here. Aha, apparently bishop e5. Make sure that my bishop is never locked in. I go here, and now, yeah, bishop f4, and it's very tricky bit. He went here. Oh. Okay, this is fine. He goes here, but now I take, and I take and I win a pawn. And yeah, there's just no attack. If he would have gone bishop f4, then also e5, and it's not enough. So we win a pawn, and the attack is gone. He does this, but this is a little bit too much. I mean, he doesn't have enough compensation. Okay, we step out of the pin, and now, like I said, we still have to convert our advantage, so we just activate our pieces, try to initiate some trades, bring in the bishop, go for a trade. Once again, we continue to activate, and just, you know, slowly but surely make progress. Again, the trades are always going to be good for us. Oh, what? Oh my frick. Are you kidding me? I was not paying attention, yeah. It just completely hung the rook in one move. Jeez Louise. Okay, that's very sloppy. Okay, yeah, that's a pity. Okay, he missed it and now it was made. Okay, that's annoying. Okay, let's start the next game. By the way, so Tata is gonna start in 37 minutes. He missed it. Obviously he missed it, otherwise he would have taken. Alright, we're playing with white. Okay, against a 2000, a little bit annoying. We'll only get +4 for a win. So d5, let's go c4. And he goes c6, the Slav. And against the Slav, we have been doing this. We recaptured, and then knight f3 and knight c3. That's where our two knights belong. He goes here. This is a mistake. We've seen this quite a bit throughout the speedrun. We punish a quick bishop f5 with queen b3. Hitting this and this. He goes queen c7. Okay, hitting this. Now let's see. If I go here, he might have e6. I don't want to do this, because he takes in here. I think I have to go knight c3. And if he goes here, then I'm going to go here. Right, so let's go bishop f4, hitting the queen. If he takes, we take, and his rook is getting trapped. So now he has to make some tough decisions. Not okay, take here, and okay, your rook is trapped. What are you doing? Okay, here I don't have a checkmate or anything like that, so I think I should just take. And if here, I should be able to get out of there. I can better also throw an e3 first. Let's throw an e3 first. And maybe a check. And go here, and then I take. Let's take. b6, 95. Okay, he goes there, but now I just crawl out of there, and I'm up a lot of material. We're up an exchange here and 2 pawns, so we're just completely winning, and my queen is not getting trapped. That was the one thing I had to watch out for. He goes bishop g4. Let's go 95. If raw material, trades are good for us. Okay, obviously we recapture. Okay, that's a free bishop, and he is probably going to resign. Alright, so nice win there. Welcome, Consti. Alright. Okay, let's have a look. So against the Slav, I think the exchange Slav is quite a bit of venom. And against an early bishop f5, exactly, we always want to go for a quick queen b3. As we hit this and this. Queen c7, tricky move, defending this, hitting this, but knight c3 is good. e6, bishop f4, good move. He probably had to move the queen, but then even like knight b5 is annoying. He took, but he's just lost here. I mean, the rook is getting trapped. He doesn't have enough. He goes here, we hit the queen, throw in a little check. and we take here, and he is just lost. So here, we take him. We're just up a lot of material for nothing. So, yeah, as you guys can see, you might think like, oh, the exchange Slav is boring, but we've been winning a lot of games quite quickly. All right. Let's go ahead and start up another one. Okay, so it goes e3. Maybe that's a mouse slip, but let's just go d5, and let's play it like a Slav. It's e6. We go knight f6, b2. And one of the key ideas behind the Slav, why we go c6 and not e6, is that we can still move out our bishop. So let's do that here with bishop f5. Dankjewel Maurice. Ja, nee, dat was een interessante partij tussen Anish en Erdoğmus. Alright, so castle, so let's go e6, continue our development. Knight here, let's go knight bd7. Goes there, okay, some weird moves. Let's go bishop d6. Okay, goes here. Now at some point, actually, this could have been annoying. So I'm going to go h6, so I can make sure that I can always draw my bishop back. So we see here that the Slav setup is a pretty good one, even if our opponent is messing around. Let's go queen e7. At some point, I want to go e5, but for the moment, not. Because he's got here, here, and there. So I'm going to go a6, because I want to go e5. Alright, good move. Now, if I go e5, it hangs the pawn. Let's go rook e8, a slow improving move. Let's go rook e8. I have an idea. I want to be able to get e5 in. Alright, he goes there. Now here, I think we have to switch to a different plan. e5 is kind of out of the question, but I'm going to put my knight here, which is generally the move you want to be going for in the Slav after you've developed everything. He takes, okay, can take with the pawn. Knight here. I'm going to take with the bishop. Okay, he goes there, hitting my bishop. Alright, I'm just going to move it back. To be fair, you know, quite a bit of maneuvering in these types of positions. It can be a little bit slow at times, but, you know, we just have to be patient. Let's see what he's going to do. We'll check this after the game. All right, goes queen c3. Odd move. Let's see, can I go e5? Eh. Maybe f5 and then knight here and here is an idea. But okay, he might lock it up with f4. Let's go knight f6. I want to go knight e4. I want to try to start something. Let's see what he's going to do. f3. That feels weakening now. Definitely looking at e5. Takes, I take, and then I take here. Feel like I can also throw in bishop g3. But he might just move here. I'm going to go bishop g3. Hit the rook, and then e5. Let's go e5 if he take... Oh, wait. He just trades. Wait, I forgot about the fact that he can just go into an endgame. You know, I'm fine in the endgame, but I'm not bad or anything. Let's see what he's gonna do. Hello, Philip. Yeah, okay, well, then you came to a great place, Corticadas. By the way, let me know what you guys think about the games today at Tara Steel. We should have some exciting pairings. Alright, bishop d3. But... okay, I can just take. I can win a pawn. Let's take here. He can now recapture like this. He's got to do this, and I guess we'll just do this. I don't... oh, wait, what? Black to play and win the game. Yeah, just check. That's it. He's losing the bishop. Alright, so we win. Thank you, Shadow. Thanks. Okay, since we're gonna be up material, well, can also do this. No, actually, I'm gonna do this, because his rook is also getting trapped. Okay, but his rook is getting trapped. Okay. Knight h5 in here, also good. Let's have a little bit of fun. I mean, these squares around his king are just too weak that I want to take advantage of them. Knight h5 to f4 is just too tempting. Thank you, Shadow. All right, he goes knight b3. Let's throw in the check. And let's go queen f4, setting up the finale. Eyeing the queen, we're sacrificing that bishop, but we can go check and then mate. So we're going to have a nice checkmate here. Thank you, Shadow. All right, so we talked about a few pairings. Let's talk about a few more. Okay, takes, but now check, double check, and it's going to be mate. All right, good stuff. Win another game. All right. Okay, so very nice. Give me just a second. We'll do a quick review of this game. So it's definitely pretty interesting. And I think a few things to learn from. Okay, so what we see here is that the Slav setup is actually a pretty good one. There's a lot of things white does. So he goes here, just c6, defending the pawn. We bring up the knight, and then we develop the bishop as well. All right, he goes castles. We go e6, we develop the knight. Now perhaps at some point I should have played h6, so make sure I can always drop this back. So here, again, h6 is the best move, but I went here. And now eventually we go h6, so that in case of knight h4, I always have bishop h7 available. Very important. All right, good morning, Ender. All right, so he goes here, we castle, he goes here. Queen e7 is good. He goes here. Now I wanted to get e5 in, but not that easy. We had a lot of good plans here. I played here, I wanted to go e5, but now he prevents it with here. And it's interesting, the computer says I should take. I guess with like b5 and then e5 or c5 with an advantage. But I played here, and eventually he goes d4. Okay, knight e4 is a good move. Apparently, I could have also gone a little bit more aggressive with g5, but this is good. But here, an instructive moment, I should have taken with the pawn. Right. This is pretty typical in the Slav. You hit the knight, you push it away, and now we see that it's a lot harder for white to bring pieces over to the king side because of our e4 pawn. So we can start attacking like queen g5, knight f6. So I made a mistake there. We generally should take with the d pawn. I thought he was going to do this, but even here, I have a few options. I can still go queen g5 and attack, or move my knight out of the way, followed by f6 perhaps. So that's instructive. So generally you do want to recapture with that d pawn. Okay? So this was a mistake by me. So here, move it back. Okay, we activate the knight. And f3 is just asking for trouble. When here, to be fair, e5, he should have just traded and he would have been fine, but he does this. Okay, we take. Oh, wait, if he does this, wait, I'm not sharp. I'm not sharp. We have this, of course. Hitting this and this. Yeah, and he's just collapsing. So he did this, but now check. And he's losing the bishop, and the rest was pretty simple. We went here, knight h5, and it's going to be checkmate very soon. So check here, check, and it was going to be mate. Okay, so we crossed 2200. Very nice milestone in our speedrun. And now we have like another 300 points to go. Okay, so good stuff. Let's go ahead and start up another game. Oh yeah, but let's talk about... Okay, we play at 2350. Wait, did I see his name correctly? Wait a second. Did I see that? Okay, goes d5. Let's go c4. Wait a second. Okay, go c... Okay, what do we do against the... Wait, what? Yeah, wait. Okay, he goes for the Slav. What do we do against the Slav? Wait. Do you guys see his username? Alright, we take. Alright, he recaptures. And now we develop our knights to f3 and c3. Uh-oh. He recaptures and we go knight c3. Alright, he goes there. And now, next up, we go bishop to f4. Now he goes bishop f5. Now against bishop f5, we go... thank you, Taito. We go e3. He goes e6, and then we go queen b3, hitting the pawn on b7. Let's see what he's going to do. Okay, he goes queen b6, but it's a little bit worse. Now we trade. Give him the isolated double B pawns, and knight h4 I believe is the best move, hitting the bishop. Okay, let's see what he's gonna do. Nice, nice. Oh, very nice Great Horned Toad. Okay, goes bishop g4. I think we go f3 and g4 though. We want to get that bishop. And let's go g4. So he has to go here, and then eventually we can take. We don't have to take right away though, because that bishop is not going anywhere. So let's go rook c1 first. The reason why I want to go here is to support my knight. So in case he goes here to attack this, can go a3 and I'm super safe. And also stopping this. And of course the rook is well placed on the c file. But like rook c1 and a3 is a pretty typical follow-up. Now we're a little bit better here, but of course nothing decisive or anything. He goes king d7. Okay, let's go bishop e5. I guess maybe here. We're definitely a bit better, but it's not a super big deal. I could also, by the way, after bishop d6, I can also go here. Honestly, I like that idea. Right, so that's also another idea why it might make sense to delay this. Okay, bishop d6, good move by him. Let's go knight g2. In case he takes, I want to recapture, and then maybe h4, provoke him into going h6, and then I want to take, to give him weaknesses on the king side. Yeah, he is from the Philippines. Okay, let's see what he is going to do. Okay, he goes king e7. Alright, now I'm gonna go a3, or maybe king d2. I don't think I have to be worried about this. Although, it's a move. It's a move. Go king e2. The reason why I didn't want to go here is because eventually I want to go a3, and then that would be a potential fork. So it's like all very subtle, but I think this is the slightly better square. But we'll check after the game. Of course, I mean, maybe d2 is better. He goes there. Okay. Okay, I think it's time to... Let's go h4. Because h6. So g5, but here... Okay, he goes h5 himself. Okay, let's go... Okay, he can go g5, but he might go here. And then he can recapture with the knight. So it might also make sense to take and then g5. It's actually what I'm going to do, because I didn't want to allow his knight to come around here. Okay, so let's go g5. Okay, we're a tiny bit better. Okay, and now we go knight f4, and it's a little bit unpleasant for him. His bishop is a little bit stuck. He cannot move it. Then he hangs this. He cannot go e5, I think, because he hangs this. So we're slowly but surely tightening the screws. Let's see what he's gonna do. Ugh. So we're playing at 2350, obviously a good player. So coming down to these minor details, you know. Okay, 97. Okay, so he wants to recapture here, but now 94 makes sense to me, as we threaten to take and here. So we go 94. I'm gonna go a3 first. I want to make sure that this is never hanging. I want to make sure that this is never hanging. 94, maybe here, take. We take, maybe here. Like, and if... Okay, goes rook a5. Tricky move is hitting my bishop. Do I have a tactic? Not easy to improve, eh? Okay, don't want to take. Wait, we have ideas of like take, and here, but it doesn't quite work because this is hanging. Can... I might do something odd. I might go here and here. Although, wait, he might take. What am I supposed to do? Okay, I'm gonna go rook... No, I kind of want to keep this rook here. I just realized that a check here could be pretty deadly. But hard to set that up. Oh, by the way, he's turning this. He's turning that. Okay, let's go a4. Not a huge fan of it. Maybe I should have played knight a4. Maybe. But I thought like here, here, here. But I do this here. And if take here. Like a3, g6. That's why I played here. But okay, let's go a4. Okay, goes knight b8. Again, I'd love to give a check here. Wait a second, wait a second. Now he blundered. I think I'll take. He cannot recapture like this because of here. So he has to do f takes, but it's not necessarily the end of the world. Okay, before he just goes back. I think I'll take though on bishop d3. It's take, but okay, let's see. If he does this, it's GG. He cannot do that. He has to do this. And then oh wait, he does do it. Okay, wait, 94, GG. Takes and win the rook. I can, by the way, throw in b4 as well. Can throw in b4 first. If he goes here, that's more GG. You can go here. I don't think it matters that much. I don't think I'm... Let's go b4. Okay, goes there, but now we give a check. He's in big trouble. If he takes, we take. He loses the rook and he's pinned. Okay, so we had a nice grind here. Okay, takes, we take the rook, and now we're up a piece and he's pinned, and so it's just completely winning. He takes, let's just recapture. Okay, let's throw in a check. Let's go here, hit the pawn. Okay, goes there. Let's bring in the other rook, as now this would be this would be made. Okay, goes there. Now I can take, but that allows him to unpin himself. And I kind of like the fact that right now there's absolutely nothing he can do. That being said, you know, we take a lot of pawns. It's whatever, let's take. Yes, he unpins himself, but we're still obviously completely winning. Okay, let's take another pawn. Yes, he gets thrown a check, but we don't care. Okay, let's just move the king. We're up in exchange in 2 pawns, so obviously we're completely winning. Okay, and we get a nice win. Okay, so let's have a look at this game. Okay, so d4, d5, okay, c4. Okay, so like I said, I like the exchange Slav. We bring our knights to f3 and c3. He goes here, bishop f4. And then you want to meet an early bishop f5 with a quick queen b3 hitting the pawn. Now the best move here for black is definitely bishop b4. After this, the endgame is a little bit better because he gets the double isolated pawns. Okay, so we go after the bishop as well. Apparently I should have done h3 and g4. Okay, good to know. Added this and here. Okay, activate my rook. This was a good move by him. Activate my bishop. He goes here, offering a trade. And now this was definitely the best move. Alright, he goes here. We activate our king. And h4. We want to create some problems for him with that bishop. And now, yeah, instructive moment. I was going to go g5, but he goes here, and now he can recapture with the knight. So that's why it was definitely better to take first, and then g5, hitting the knight. And now knight f4. So it's just very uncomfortable for him all around. He goes here. Oh, that would have been a nice move. That could have really pushed him over the edge. Okay, we go here. a4, he goes here, and yeah, here again, e4. Right, because after f takes, it's not so bad. But he did this, and now b4 and knight e4, and it's GG, as we win a lot of material. We're up in exchange. And like I said, he's pinned all over the place. Okay, eventually he got out, but he's just down so much material that we won. Okay, so nice game. We moved to 22-15. Let's go ahead and start up another game. Okay, we're playing Polish Patriot. Okay, let's go d4. Goes knight f6, and let's go c4. So e6 now. He probably wants to play the Nimzo. Against the Nimzo, I recommended we just go knight c3, inviting it, and queen to c2. Now, I like queen c2 because we defend the knight, and sometimes we want to go e4. So we don't want to double our pawns. So let's go e3. We want to keep our pawn structure intact. Wait, Royal King, why are you unfollowing? What's the matter? All right, takes. Let's recapture. All right. He goes b6, and now we go bishop to g7. Okay, he goes h6, and we go bishop to h4. Bishop g7 here, recommended we go e3. He goes d5, okay. Now I guess I'll take, because we force him to recapture. He recaptures the bishop. Now here we have a few options. I'm gonna go f3 and e4. I check. Although wait, I just realized if I go e4, he's got here. So I don't want to do that. But maybe still like f3. Can also go knight f3. But okay, goes here. Not that easy. Yep, Tata Steel starting very soon. It's gonna be nice. Trying to think how I should do this. Maybe f3. I'll go f3, but I want to be careful with e4 because that would hang a pawn for the moment. Doing pretty well. How are you doing, Checkmate Assassin? Okay, goes there. Let's go knight e2. We'll definitely have to check this after the game. a5, I think that's a bit too slow. Let's move the queen. Here, I want to go knight c3. Should be 2. So, as you guys can see, we have a nice bishop pair here. So he goes there. Okay, let's go knight c3. And now we're also blunting this bishop on this diagonal. Okay, e4 definitely possible. Nice. Okay, I don't know if he cares about this. Let's go e4. You can go c5, but I just continue developing. And I think we should be doing pretty well here. We have a nice bishop pair. So that should give us a slight advantage. He goes c5. Okay, let's go bishop to e2. If he takes, we just recapture. Okay, takes. Let's recapture with the queen. Okay, he goes there, but I don't think he can really do something with the knight. e5, by the way. Wait, e5. As this knight is pinned, if he goes here, we can take. And then here. I go e5, and he goes here. Okay, don't want to go queen e3 because of knight e5. Don't want to go queen f4. Yeah, let's castle, I guess. We're a bit better because of the bishop pair, but it's, you know, it's not the end of the world for him. It was a pity. e5 was almost winning, but I didn't quite see it. I mean, maybe like queen f2. Maybe. Okay, let's see what he's gonna do. Okay, which game are you guys looking forward to the most today at Tata Steel? Which game are you guys looking forward to the most? Let me know in the chat. Bishop take. Bishop take. Okay, thank you. Okay, goes e5, stopping e5 from me, but, you know, he's weakening some squares. Go queen e3. Wait, Oro. Who does the moke? The moke is playing. Let me check for you guys. Okay, bishop a6, good move, offering to trade the bishops. But, okay, I cannot really... Okay, I'm just going to go here. If he takes, that's fine. Still, should be doing pretty well. This pin over here is pretty annoying. Okay, goes there. He wants to move his knight. Okay, I'm going to go here. If he moves the knight, I have 95. If he takes, I can take. So that's what we're going for. And... 95 is a nasty idea. He goes there. Okay, I don't want to go 95 because he's going to sack. That's not what we want. I'm going to go... Can also move my queen. I'll just go h3 to make sure that I have this square for my king. Let's see. Okay, so we have some exciting pairings. We have Noder back against Blue Bomb, definitely the pairing of today. Moke against Gukesh, that's also going to be exciting. And then center of Prague and Jordan Arjun. Okay, rook c7. Here. Okay, let's move my king out of the way. I don't want to be bothered by this check. Maybe, okay, goes there. Wait, but now 95 is winning. Because if he takes, I take. And if he takes, I give a check. And then I take, and I don't believe he can hold that. So let's go here. Right, because at first he might get 2 rooks for the queen, but we go 97 at the end. And we win that rook as well. So he takes, okay, we just recapture. Takes, and now 97. And we win more material. Alright, so we take. Alright, so let's see, I can take. And if he takes, I go here. And we win more material. So let's do it. Let's take. And let's go here. Creating a little double attack. 97 is not available. We're going to take here. Okay, goes there. But let's take. Hitting the rook. Alright, and we get another nice win. Okay, so let's have a look. So d4, knight f6, c4, e6. And I'm a big fan of the queen c2 Nimzo. If I work on a 1d4 course, it's definitely what I'll recommend in the repertoire. Okay, so castles, we can go e4 here, but I like to move a3, take, and then bishop g5. So as you guys can see, we have a nice bishop pair here. He goes here, we just move it out of the way, and now just e3. And, you know, we have a very slight advantage. He goes d5, not a bad move. Alright, so we just take. Yeah, and this was actually not bad. This is not bad. The computer is saying I should go knight f3 to e5. Alright, so I played f3. Now, I could have done this, but... Right, this was an option, but the thing is... Yeah, his knight does not get trapped. Oh, bishop e5. Okay, interesting stuff, maybe. Okay, I thought 92 was not bad, but... Or not really not better after c5. Okay, but this is too slow, because now I just get what I want. I get my development in, and now I have a nice center and a nice bishop pair. So he goes here. Apparently that according to the computer. But even here, I feel like we're better, because we just have a nice bishop pair, and this is also kind of weak. He really should have tried to trade up quickly, which he didn't, and now he's just much worse. We go here. And even with the bishop pair off the board, like he's got some weak squares, some weak pawns. This pin is annoying. He goes here, we activate the other rook. And I like the h3. Just making sure that when my king is here, this will never be a check, and we saw that in the game, right? Oh, this already won the game. Oh, that's a little bit sloppy. Yeah, this wins. Probably has to do this. He can recapture the knight. Okay, so I go here. Okay, and we go here, take, 97, and we win material. So we take, all right, we take, he could have done this, but I would have done here, winning more material. But he did this, queen b5, and now one of the pawns is going to drop as well. He goes here, we take, and he really cannot hold this over time. All right, nice. Is this pure on student? Is it? All right, so nice win here with white as we move to 22-20. Guys, the end of the speedrun is already getting closer and closer. How do you guys feel about that? The end goal is 2,500. So we're only 280 points away. I know you guys are very sad about that. Because they're like, no, we don't want this to end. No. Right click. I could lose a game. Yeah, very funny. Okay, anyway, does anyone have any last questions? I don't know. Or are you guys like, no, you're gonna play another game? It's my go-to breakfast. I like some eggs in the morning. Thank you, Sanosot. Well, the thing is, I kind of have to get going, and Tata is about to start, so I don't know. Anyway, if you all enjoyed watching, hope all of you guys are doing well on YouTube as well. Appreciate everyone tuning in over there. FJ, yes, I do offer coaching. Yes. Okay, so a couple of things before we're probably gonna get going. First of all, join our Discord. We've got a great community in there. Best way to stay in touch while I'm offline. Also, make sure to check out the courses. The Accelerated Dragon course is out there. With this, you will have the speedrun for free to support it. So I would really appreciate it. I mean, I've been putting out a lot of, educational content out there for you guys. So if you, that would be a way to give back and support yourself. I mean, the course is really good. I mean, my latest one, it's got what is it? It's got 4.93 stars. People have been really happy about it. So feel free to check it out. And let me know what you think. So that is that. Almost everybody gives 5 stars. And yeah, you need to check this out. And I'm working on another one. And I am taking on a few more students. In case anyone is interested, you can just send an email address to the email address in the chat. Yes. And, don't be shy to throw in your prime or support the stream in another way. Indeed. Thank you, Chandra. Yeah. Now, just to be clear, I already started the speedrun before, unfortunately, we lost Danya. And the main purpose was to, support the course. Not to, replace him or anything like that. But yeah, of course, you know, he was a good friend and we miss him. Exactly, exactly. I feel like it's very affordable. You can get it for only $29, even less if it's on sale. So check it out. I would appreciate it. I would appreciate it. If you're like, hey, I like these speedruns a lot, I want to give something back, then hey, like I said, I'd appreciate it a lot. Anyway, we're gonna get going. Thanks, everyone. Also, I'd really appreciate it if you guys would, subscribe to YouTube. All of the videos will be uploaded on there as well to support you guys. So I would appreciate it if you guys would subscribe and check it out. Anyway, we're gonna get going. Thanks everyone and have a good time at Tata.